What's going on, guys? Getting towards the end of the day, and wanted to fit this horse in before we finish up. This is Canaret. She's had quite a bit of time off. You probably remember me working with her maybe 4 or 5 months ago, maybe 6 months ago. We were starting to get her saddled and the whole deal, but she's had some time off, and we're just starting to get going with her again. Hopefully we'll get her started here in the next few months, at the latest. Obviously, goal is, you know, if we can, probably this month, but we'll see how she does. She's had quite a bit of time off, like I said, 4 or 5 months, so we're not going to expect her to be the same horse. We're going to kind of go through the checklists and you know, kind of fill in the gaps of where she might have regressed a little bit. But case in point here, we're going to get her ready to put some rides on. So you know, I would say that before we stopped working with her, I want to say you could get a saddle on her. You can maybe have a little bit of weight on her back, and she was pretty darn calm about it. You know, with that much time off, you never know how they're going to kind of react to things. So I will tell you, I've probably got her out, maybe this will be maybe the 3rd time I've worked with her since the time off. So she's done pretty good, but we're going to see where she is today. I'm going to go ahead and put a saddle on her, put a pad on her, and make sure she's good at handling that. We'll probably try and get some weight on her back, and maybe set a mounting block next to her, and get some experiences with us being above her. See how she handles that. But obviously we're going to pony this horse before we get on quite a bit, and take her outside a few times, so just to make sure that she's kind of prepared for what's going to be asked of her once we get going. So to begin with, obviously, guys, right, if I'm just checking her out, I'm just making sure she's soft at swinging that hip over. She's good with me changing left eye, right eye, vice versa. Very nice, very nice. I'm going to go ahead and put this leader up around her girth, make sure she's okay with that cinch pressure. Good girl. Swing the hip out. Good. Good. Go ahead and jump up next to her. Moves a little bit. Oh, yes, girl. Nice, sweetheart. Go ahead and check this side. Oh, a little jumpy there. Good. Take her forward. And these are just the things I notice, right? I'm just kind of talking out loud, obviously, for you guys. But I'm just kind of mentioning what I notice here. So, right, a little bit of tension right here. I come around after she thinks I'm going to jump, right? And that's all right. Good. 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 What I don't want is really, let me rephrase. What I am looking for is no reaction to this. I don't want her to take a step, have her mind elsewhere. Her mind, you see her brace, right? That head looks to the right every time. She's like, I don't feel good about this. I need to get away. And that's what I don't want, right? I don't want her thinking about elsewhere when I'm on her, right? Much better on this side, interestingly. Come back over here. You know, I want to say I remember her left side being her strong side, but maybe I'm wrong in saying that. Good, good. This left side seems to be a little weak right now. Oh, a little bit of nerves, girl. So she's okay if I jump right here at the neck, it seems like. At least a little bit better. Good. How if I come back here? A little better. How about if I'm out here? See the head move? We'll start here. She seemed to be okay with me at the neck. Base of the neck a little bit. Shying away just a touch, I'll bump her back. See her shy away. I care about that, right? Because that's a brace. That's her telling me she's not okay with it. So when she's relaxed to some degree, and that's her reaction, imagine when she gets elevated, gets nervous, we're putting a ride on. Deer jumps out of the trail, whatever. All right, rabbit runs between her legs, who knows? It's gonna elevate that reaction 100-fold. One thing I will mention real quick, guys, hopefully you guys get something out of some of these videos. I post them unedited, you know, not always the fanciest of stuff, but just an honest depiction of how training horses is most days. And I hope it helps, because you guys can kind of see how I handle certain situations that maybe other people cut out. We're good with that there. Okay. All right, little baby. So a little bit about this horse, right? I gave you guys kind of the brief rundown, but she's a 3-year-old, pretty nicely bred filly. I want to say she's got highbrow cat in her, but neat little filly, really good mover. Oh shoot. I took the dang cinch off this saddle. In the spirit of unediting, guys, I'll just swing this over her. Run in the barn real quick, excuse the mess, grab a cinch. But yeah, to talk a little bit about her, she was born, bred, raised outside on a ranch out east, and really nice horse. But that time off can kind of throw a wrench in your plans sometimes, but we had her going pretty good, but we'll get back to it. But she's a nice horse, definitely on the more reactive side, especially when we first got her. But you know, living outside, taking care of yourself for a few years is going to do that to any horse for the most part. But I would say she's got a great disposition, just a touch more on the reactive side for sure, and extremely athletic. So we want to do our due diligence and make sure that we've got her totally with us right before we go to put these rides on, because she can move pretty quick. And if I'm not feeling like the best bronc rider that day, who knows what could happen. But yeah, in all seriousness, you know, I just do my best to make sure that we put out horses that is safe really for anybody to get on, right? As safe as they can be, at least for their age. And try and take all the steps to make sure that they get a good start, good foundation we can continue to build a good horse on. So all I'm going to do here is hold this cinch for a second, make sure she's okay with it. I'll release it. Go ahead and pull this through. Good girl, Netta. Yeah, sweetheart. Yeah. Right here. Right here, girl. Girl. Where you going? Go ahead and walk her here. Hold her. You all right? You all right? Good girl. Good girl. I'm trying to hang in there with her. Just make sure she's all right. She was pretty good with this. Before she had the big break, but you just never know. She's definitely a little tight. Good. Nice. Yeah, fly's getting you, huh? Just tapping. I'm gonna pop my stirrups a little bit. Make sure there's not a bunch of surprises. I'm gonna let her off in a moment. Go ahead and let her off. Let her move around a little bit. It's a walk, trot, and lope both directions here. Really pretty horse though. Just trying to keep her kind of even keeled here at a good speed. Warm up just a touch. Don't want to pump too much energy into her if she's a little tight. Very nice. Very nice. Beautiful. Whoa, beautiful up there. She jumped like a little bunny. That was pretty nice there, especially for having so much time off. Like I said, this is maybe, I want to say, the third day I've worked with her. Not in a row, obviously, but since the time off. Just trying to kind of ease her back into it here. Plan was with this horse was to have her going with all the rest that we started back in April with some of those horses, but things changed, not a big deal. We'll get her going here pretty soon. Nice departure. Whoa. That was pretty nice there. Just throw that there. Wow, girl. Wow, baby. Let me see you, sweetheart. Hi, girl. She's got a ways to go, but she's doing really nice. Really, really good. Show you guys where she is with the flag here. Oh, I'm not asking for you to move. Good girl. This horse was totally unhandled when we got her. She came to us, she was not halter broke. So we did the first day everything. Let her check out the flag on that right side. Good. Just gonna pop this offside stirrup here. job, Netta. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this mounting block. I like using this mounting block at least at some point with young horses, guys. You can use a fence, whatever. I do this a lot in a round pen though, and I don't have fences you could stand on, so I'll just bring a mounting block in here. And basically what I'm going to do here is kind of just start hanging out next to them and above them, right, like this. Make sure she's comfortable with that. I'm going to pop this offside stirrup. Make sure she doesn't have any want to move. And then when I do put weight on her back, I'm going to make sure my reins are, sorry, my lead rope is short enough where if this horse were to jump forward, I can swing that hip out. There you go. That was pretty nice there. Nice, sweetheart. Hello, girl. Oops. Tap her on the butt a little bit. I'm just kind of tapping her all over with me being above her here, right? Again, we'll get that offside stirrup there. Put a little weight on her. Hi, girl. Hi, girl. Can't see that, but she just checked me out with the right eye. Now her left eye. Hi, girl. Beautiful. A few jumps here. Really nice. Really nice. Really nice. Pop this offside again. If you can't tell, I like working the offside from the near side and vice versa, because I like them getting used to me being on each side of them and having to kind of handle that and process information rather than that making them tight and creating some brace. Girl, sweetheart. Excuse me. Thank you. Yep. Good. Very nice. Excuse me. Hip. Very nice. This is how you make a nice colt, guys. Nice horse in general. It's getting them balanced mentally. You can hear that noise. That's just me tapping the right side of the saddle. Hello, little baby. You're doing awesome, huh? Doing really good. I love it. There's no reaction with that jumping now, right? Not with popping in the stirrups, nothing. She's pretty happy just to stand here aside from the flies getting after her. Good job, girl. Good job. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. I think that's going to do it, guys. Again, this is Canary, 3-year-old, AQHA, some type of highbrow cat, and had about 4 or 5 months off, getting back to it, and we'll be getting her started here pretty soon. So keep checking back, stay tuned, and watch her progress as well as all the other horses. But as always, guys, if you don't subscribe already, click the subscribe button. It means the world to us. Click like, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.